Imagine what it's like to lose a mother.
It's so
and he's not surrounded
I'm sorry. I mean to cut
by.
you off.
He's not surrounded by enough black love, I don't think, and that's it. Okay, go ahead.
Well, since we brought up Kanye, and I don't know, I just caught this line, him bringing up the Illuminati, and for some reason when I hear that, I always think about him and Jay. So I'm gonna kind of switch gears a little bit, and we have a Beehive member in the group now.
Oh my goodness!
Let me speak on it.
Did you hear?
We did this so that we can make up to the crowd.
Okay,
just in case y'all feel
I don't sting, but I do buzz.
Did you hear?
What about that?
Oh, I just want to know if y'all heard it. I did listen to it. I think it's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lightweight Jay fan, you know what I'm saying? I had a little period where I wasn't really feeling them, but I like what they speaking on now. Some people, from what I'm hearing, it's not as well received as, you know what I'm saying, some people would think, but I kind of like what they talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for it, you know, the whole black love thing, you know, I'm a fan of that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a big fan of the, you know, that narrative that they pushing in, you know, building generational wealth and all of that type of thing. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Beyonce fan. I'm just gonna say I'm not even the biggest. I'm not a Beyonce fan. I've never listened to a Beyonce album, but
really,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
We ain't gonna do this twice in a row. Don't shoot me down. I have listened.
Hey, right? Look, we don't, like I said, we don't want no smoke with the
with the
Beehive.
Don't want no smoke.
And I want to tell y'all,
right now,
you know, if you wasn't no player, if you didn't have no girlfriend back in the day playing that crazy, was it
Stop
Crazy
playing.
Love?
Look,
it was in the rotation.
She was talking shit on that album. No, she's talking big shit on that album. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Beyonce come out with a rap album soon. Like,
she knows she about that life.
She was talking big shit.
She
was talking big shit on here. You feel me? So
what was she?
She said something like, she said something to this effect, and I can't remember the exact lyrics, but she said something like her grandkids' kids gonna be on the Forbes list.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, she on that type of shit. Like,
when Beyonce talked that shit, you know she could back it up though.
I mean,
she played her.
I'm a big fan of people. I'm a big fan of people who are about actions and not words. You know what I'm saying? So,
and she's really good for that.
I think between her and Jay that they making power moves. You know what I'm saying?
100%. They're $1 billion couple. You know what I'm saying? We don't see that too often.
Once they said free Meek Mill.
Hey, speaking of Meek, hold on one second though. I got a clip for y'all to hear real quick, man.
Once Beyonce said it, really.
Okay.
Once she said free Meek Mill, I said, "Oh my God, he finna get out."
Right. Going back to the X extension or X
extension.
Right.
What is this nigga's name?
Meek definitely said some shit about what he said on stage.
Said some real shit, and I think that this is some people get humbled by the game, right? And you learn a lot about life. You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you idolize dumb shit. Gold rims, yada yada yada. All that. Diamonds, gold. Everything, right? All the dumb shit you spend all your money on, this and that. You be fresh as fuck, but be broke as fuck at the same time, right? So what I respect about what Meek is saying, and we tend to, you grow up in these inner city urban areas, you respect the shooters and yada yada yada. But a lot of older OGs, they perpetuate a lot of this stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I think they did so much dirt, and their lives turned into whatever it's gonna be, and they kind of want to see the youth turn that direction. In other words, some of them are real haters. You know what I'm saying? But I like what Meek is saying and what he's doing. I'm going to play this clip for y'all real quick. Check it out.
I want to say this. That was a good young nigga that lost his life. And if you come up from the streets in the ghettos of America, you black, you Spanish, with a system already trying to hunt us down, make sure you think about it before you kill that look just like you. So I want to say rest in peace to that young nigga. The extensions, nigga. We on some 2019, 20, 25, 30. We ain't killing each other no more, man. We getting motherfucking money, man. So if you let any motherfucker from your neighborhood trick you out your motherfucking freedom about some petty shit and your life ain't on the line, you's a motherfucking clown, nigga. This is a new of black excellence. So if you down to get money, I need you to make some motherfucking noise.
I fuck with Meek now.
Yeah.
I fucked with him before, but not really fucking
with him. That ain't the realest shit I've heard in a long time.
That's real.
Because they said something about okay, they killed him, but nobody wanted to go kill Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? How is that?
You know what I mean?
How does that work? That's Florida.
Like, we actually must believe Black lives don't matter if that's the case. Cause
I just think a lot of people aren't really connected deeply.
It's just deep rooted.
To what's understand, and now it's just a spark. I remember I remember the basketball coach somewhere. I ain't gonna put him all the way out there, but he told me these little kids, they going somewhere right now, but they moms and they dad really don't know how to help them make a decision. You can't really just like, oh, okay, what you want to do? Like, nah, honey, we finna get these exceptions down. We got this amount of money. We can go to these places. These are ready to get. They not really ready to sit their kids down. So that's really like you like to pitch back on this. Like, let's say an OG does make it out. He done made a lot of money or whatever. He don't know how to operate a business and stuff, transport the how we made this money with this dope, and we can just move these hats or these shirts, or he really don't know how to do that unless he go to school, and he's not going to do that.
Scared to make that transition as well.
That's true too. But I look at a lot of rappers, man, including, matter of fact, most recently I saw Master P talking about what's his name, LaMelo Ball and the Ball family, right? They're talking about how, what's his name, went to the Lakers and didn't finish college, and how important college is to him, and how all of his kids, Master P's kids, was going to finish college regardless if they, got into the NBA or whatever opportunities they had, how important college is, in terms of your future and stuff like that. One thing is, as if you are a parent out there and you're listening or watching, you don't necessarily have to fully understand college, or you didn't have to go through that to understand that it's something positive for your kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even then, push them through, help them get to that place where you never been. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what that's what progress is, right? That's what being a parent is all about, right? You want your kids to do better, have a, I don't come from generational wealth, but I'm in position to change that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, y'all. But yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap it up for the time being. Is that all? I
think so. We're gonna last little. Anything you wanna? We gotta of course go with the free game. You know what I'm saying? Give out a couple jewels before we bounce out.
I'm still screaming that don't watch the NFL. I know that has nothing to do with this episode, but make sure you don't watch one NFL game this year. I'm standing firm on that one. I'm not watching one. I don't like the way they doing my guy Cap, and I don't like the way they doing the whole protest situation. So fuck the NFL. Don't watch one game this year at all.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna end with, since we spoke about Kanye, one thing I think that we don't speak about enough in the black community is mental health. So I think that everybody needs to just, be cognizant or whatever of, just their mental health, and, make sure that you all are mentally healthy out there, in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion,
Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to really touch this subject, but I'm going to say we need to focus on rebuilding the foundation of the black families and go back to school. Education is very important. Real estate is very important, and learn about taxes and credits.
All of that, man. Good time. Tell me about it.
Secure the stability.
Secure the bag.
Yeah.
Secure the property and all the shit.
Yes.
Good one. So one thing I've been focusing on a lot this past week is emotional intelligence and how it's so important. And I feel like the people in the society don't even realize that it's a type of intelligence. But if you were able to really pinpoint what is bothering you, what's triggering you, you won't have to project it on other things, and it could really fix our whole society. And that's the reason I'm telling y'all, because it doesn't help for just me to know, Like, I feel like if everybody knows, then we can work on it.
Definitely.
That's my one
Educate
for the day.
yourself.
Exactly.
I just want to touch on a note, I guess, about we all saw Black Panther, right?
Right.
Everybody saw Black Panther. We know that at the end of the movie, he did something that no other Black Panther had done before. He showed the world Wakanda and stuff. We already know that. I'm sorry if you didn't see the movie, but by the time this come out,
you should be sorry if you didn't see it
already. He did some unprecedented. So every day, we done made mistakes or something we live, but every day we should also try and be that unprecedented person for our kids or something to push them. Like, when the coach said that stuff to me, it was really like, you really got to kind of push them kids to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And just support it. We may not know how to graft it or put it in place, but that's why they there. And that's why they going to school. So I don't know.
Kids, help the kids.
We want to get up out of where we at. That's
push the kids to do better than we did.
Only way.
All right, Free Game California, we signing off, man. Thank you for listening to our second episode. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time.
100.
We gone. We out. Hey, Free Game.